we are going to create a pictograph with Apple Emoji in Canva. Okay, so I've been doing this a while. I just can't give up this tutorial. I got to do it. And I started doing it with Illustrator a long time ago. You can see this post from 2010, and it looks great. It's about a school or class size, and when you think about school, you think about pencils, and then even the background image, a piece of paper like you used to use in school. So, all right, so check out Illustrator. Let's get our emoji, get them into Canva, get our bar chart made. So let's see. If I go to the Emojipedia, I was already downloading some of these, so I'm just going to hit back until I get to emojipedia.org/Apple and then search for like baseball. And then come over to emoji designs, then click on the version. And then you can drag and drop, right? So you can see I've done this. I got a bunch of emoji here in my sidebar. So the key is just to go over to that design tab and then click on the version. If you try to drag it from previous screens, it doesn't work. Okay, so get a few emoji. You know, I got tennis ball, football, basketball, baseball. So I'm going to get going inside of Canva with a new 1080 by 1920 document. So let me go to the home page, new design. I'm already 1080 by 1920. Create design. So like half of the design will be a bar chart and half will be text type. So elements, and then scroll down to charts, and in charts I'm using the bar chart with this fourth one over, and it comes in, let's see, you can't tell if it's aligned, so maybe get it aligned, then get rid of your series 2 by clicking on the cells in this spreadsheet, and then I want it something that's like 10, 20, and 40. All right, so I want the values to be like 1 ball here, 2 balls here, and 4 balls there. So make sure you, because you're going to use these bars as placeholders to align to. So, all right, so settings, I'm going to clean up the graph by getting rid of all the other pieces of it. And then I should be able to bring in the sports balls here. So I'm going to get rid of this chart, and now I can drag in the baseball, and I can align bottom left. It can help to align if you zoom in a little more, so I think I got it in that one, but if you're having trouble aligning, try zooming in, zooming out. And then kind of keep track of how big you're making them. Like it looks like for me 197 is about right, and then I can try to center it. And then when I bring in the next ball, I don't want to bring it on top of there. I can remember 197 and make them be the same. And so let's see here. All right, so looking good. I want to duplicate this one. So I'm going to hold the Option key on a Mac, Alt on a PC, and drag up. And that looked good for me. You could add a little spacing if you want, but I think that looks good for me. Then I'm going to let go of the mouse, then let go of Option, and get my copy made. And one more. Let's get soccer in there. Drag and drop the soccer ball. Align on the bottom left. And then 197 is my resize or my scale. And reposition. Nice. I get some nice distribution smart guides, and then Option drag up and do that 2 more times. Whoa. Option drag up. All right. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna delete my graph in the background just because I don't need it. I guess I could go to the transparency and drop it down, but sometimes when you leave things, they start lighting up when you try and select them. So let's see if I can go to ... I guess I can just hit the little trash can in the contextual taskbar there. All right. let's see. I could group these, right? I could group these and then reposition them if I want to kind of get them a little tighter or change the spacing, the distribution. But I'm fine with it. I could select all of them and maybe make sure it's kind of centered there one more time in case something changed. And I'm gonna get a line I think if you leave these, it looks all right, but I think if you add the axes, vertical and horizontal, it looks just like, it looks a little more like a bar chart or a chart. So let's go to get out of charts, but stay in elements and go to, I'm at the bottom, so I gotta scroll back to the top. And then shapes, lines, drag a line in. And you can adjust the thickness of the line, but I'll just use this default for now, and looks like right about here is going to be nice. So click and drag over, and then copy it or duplicate it, and move your second one up so you can rotate it. And if you hold shift, you should get a perfect vertical. Let me get that bottom left aligned, and then I'll kind of worry about, maybe zoom in again, 50% here. Looks like I got it pretty good. I'm happy. Maybe come back to the top and just make sure that top point goes all the way up. All right, so let's do a fit. Looking good. Let's add the little text. I think I wanted a glow. Right, so if you want to search glow, you should find something like this. Then you can drag it in and make it the text you want, favorite, enter, return, sport, question mark. And my font's too big, so I'm going to try clicking to select all or drag to select all. And then click and hold to make the font get on 2 lines. Kind of reposition to get it to align nice. And I think, obviously we don't want pink, so change the color to like one of the sports balls. And then I think you can even come in here and edit the effects, and like I drag mine down to 0 or close to 0, so that's a little more. Anyways, you can play with the font all day long, but hope that was helpful. Hopefully you liked it, and use that trick of the bar chart to create a pictograph using Apple Emoji. All right, bye.